5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Is this thing on? It is on. Is this thing on? Oh, not yet. Well, let's turn it on. What do we got? We got the Yeti. Look at that. Chocolate cherry stout. This was by far landslide winner in the little vote I took of which beer I should drink today with my video. And I don't even know if it's still today. It's 3:53 a.m. Look, if I make these videos, I don't get to sleep. Like, that's my free time. So we sacrifice some sleep for the good of the order. For the good of the order. Someone here is going to tell me that I'm drinking a stout out of the wrong glass. Well aware. This is the only beer mug I got. So we are going to go with it. Man, that is dark. That is dark. That is dark. So I tried to look this beer up on the Great Divide website. I don't even think they make this one currently right now. They did look like they had a lot of awesome other beers. I put the link to their website down in the description. And that is the beer of the video. Let's give it a try. Whew. Look, I'm not a dark beer guy, and I'm not an IPA guy. Like, I'm a lager, ale, plain, boring guy, but this looks pretty gnarly. It's not bad. It's actually kind of easy to drink. Hold on. Let's try that again. Yeah, definitely chocolate in there. A very deep, dark, like cherry. Not like a candy cherry, like a real cherry. It's definitely a stout, like it's a stout, no questions asked. But I don't know, it's not bitter. There's no bitter aftertaste. I know nothing about beer. I just drink it. I buy it, I go, oh, that can's cool. And then I buy it and I drink it. Anyway, what are we here for? Skateboard video. Before we start that, look, fair warning, if you're new to the channel, this is not some amazing skateboarding going on here. This is me trying to skateboard best I can. Not very many tricks. Focusing on the basics and just trying to enjoy the process. So I hope you enjoy the ride. I think this one's a good one, a little different, actually a little vloggy style at times, but me the rest of the time. You know how it is. So let me reset all of this and get that video rolling. And appreciate you being here, because I'm up at 3:56 a.m. doing this. It would suck to do it alone. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a beverage. Go get yourself a beverage, and we'll enjoy this together. Have an appropriate beverage for the appropriate time of day. It might be coffee, it might be water, it might be a beer. I don't know, but try and make it appropriate best you can. All right. Let's get this thing rolling. Probably wondering where I got this sweet skate rack. Link to those videos for the gentleman who built it for me is definitely in the description. And if you like woodworking or just cool skate setups, like, he crushed it. You should check it out. What I'm doing here is I'm gonna set up a new board. Now I'm not gonna do a setup video here. I'm just literally, what do I have available to set up this board without buying anything new? What do I have? And without taking apart any of my other boards. Now, eventually, the second day of skating this board, I did take some things off other boards to put this together where I want it. But initially, I was like, I'm gonna go through the drawers of the stuff I have. I'm not gonna buy anything for once. Look at those rat bones. Those are old, changing colors. And I'm gonna set up this board with what I got. This video is gonna be a little different. I'm going to actually speak to the camera at the park during part of it, and kind of explain what I'm doing there. I'll chime in my green screen world every now and then if there's something I want to touch on, but for the most part it's almost vlog style in a way, which isn't very me. But I wanted to be very clear of what I was trying to do while I was trying to do it, and not come back in Monday morning quarterback the session. So that way, it's just, you know, keep it honest. Like, I think that's why this channel does well. Like, just try and keep the process honest as much as possible. And in this experiment, I don't even say it's experiment. It's, you know, evolution of trying to change what I skate. That's my big cat Tigger. Oh man, look at all those Chris Millers. And this evolution of the skate, man, like, I want to skate a bigger board, and I wanted to really be in the moment with that process. They love it. So if you remember, I set up that cat blood there for the DIY part, and it is awesome. Like, I really like it. It's great, but not the best board for tricks. So I set up a new one. I'll explain the differences in them here in a little bit. But man, I'm pumped. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will be chiming in.
All right, let's try something different. I was at the skate park this morning. Came out yesterday. Didn't have a great day, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. But today we're gonna skate. So this is what I want to do. Shout out Mowgli, by the way. Love that dude. All right, so I want to skate this board. All right, this is the Welcome Cat Blood 2.0 shape, but it's got the original Chris Miller G&S graphic, classic graphic. They just changed the person falling into a cat, and I think that's awesome. Big Chris Miller fan. But this is a shape board. It's huge. It's got like a 14.75 wheelbase. It's almost 9 in the middle. But I really want to learn how to skate it. I've skated a lot of PALs. I've tried the VX, and I want a bigger board. I do love the PAL flight decks. That would probably be my board of choice as of right now. But I'd like to switch up to Welcome. I really like Welcome. I think they're an awesome company, and like their team, like their brand, like what they're doing, and I want to skate them. So today I'm just gonna learn how to skate this. It's got some really old indies on it. I found these in my garage. I bought them probably in 2006 when I was trying to teach my kids how to skate. So these are some like stage 11s from around 2006. Some Orbs wheels, bigger ones. I think 56 millimeter Orbs. Got them off the Welcome website. And some Olympia bearings, which I got from the local skate shop. I actually got these trucks from the local skate shop in 2006. So yeah, we're just gonna learn how to skate that, see how it goes.
So in this warm-up, like, all I'm trying to do is slappy 50-50 and shove it up the bank. And it became an incredible battle. Was it because the board was longer? I don't think.
Okay, for this grind here, and the shove it over there, the grind, this is a slappy grind, but I have to keep my front foot on the bolt and my back foot down a little bit from the tail to get the right balance at the right speed where I come off it. And then on the shove it, what I realize I'm doing is I'm looking forward, I'm opening my shoulders. I need to keep my shoulders closed, facing that way, because if I was turned around bend about face another way. I need to keep my shoulders closed because that's why I'm missing the board. So I know what I'm doing wrong. Now, see if we can fix it. I think I can shove it this long, heavy board. It actually feels good underneath me. I'm still just bending over too much when I do tricks. My upper body brings me over. That's on me. I don't know how to squat correctly. I don't know if it's my knee or just being old or what, but like getting this, I know this looks stupid, but like staying straight up and down, something I struggle with. I tend to bend versus squat. So let's see if I can get this line now. That was supposed to be my warm-up, and it turned into quite the battle. But we got it. Now I'm gonna work on. It's gonna look like I'm working on 50/50s, but I'm really not. 50/50 is the distraction for what I'm really trying to do. Because if I just try and work on one certain thing, I tend to overthink it. But on the 50/50s, all I'm gonna be working on really is the pop. I'm just trying to get that snap where I'm not pushing the board all the way to the ground, but I'm smacking it and then it's meeting my foot back up and landing comfortably into the 50/50. It's really about like calibrating the ollie, if you will. So like I work way too hard on my tricks. So this one I'm gonna try and just, can I get a nice comfortable pop by slapping the tail to the ground and land it in 50 and cruise off. Like that's it right now. So, constant problem I have with my 50s, front foot, too much weight, kind of get stuck, can't get anything out of them. I'm going to try and move my front foot back to what probably looks like an uncomfortable level and see if I get more comfortable landing. Move it back on the ollie, land better. Okay, a lot of times when I ollie, I'm up here on the tail. I'm going to try and get it down a little bit. So I think if I get my front foot right below the cat head, and I get my back foot where I can at least see the tail, not on the tip, maybe it'll be more controlled. So I think I want to be somewhere like this. Very different than the way I normally skate. But my pop is not good, and not good form, until it holds me back from learning a lot of new tricks. So try that.
So some of these right here are like, getting like my first attempts ever to ollie out of a 50/50. I usually just ride off. But I finally got my front foot adjusted and getting me some freedom of movement to try the trick. And and that's a big step for me.
All right, took a little break, got hot. My shirt is very sweaty underneath that sweatshirt. Thanks to, shout out to Aces Wolf. Hope I'm saying that right. I won this shirt from his channel and it's sick and I like it. Okay, so worked on the pop, feel a little comfortable with the pop. Move my front foot back a little bit, which means when I'm landing a little more on the bolts. Obviously still not great, but definitely more comfortable, less effort. And now I'm gonna do some 180s, which I never work on. I never work on 180s. I'm gonna try 180s. I'm gonna do on the bank first, and then on flat, and then I'm gonna try and ollie into 180 on the ledge. So we'll see how that goes. So I do the 180 right now on my front foot about here. I'm really trying to turn it sideways and drag it as I pull the nose. The problem I'm having is my back foot is slipping off the tail or barely catching it. I'm not getting my back foot solid back on the board or keeping it on the board the whole time. It should really stay on the board. I should pop, catch, and turn it, but it's getting away from me.
Yeah, bottom line, like I just wasn't keeping it underneath me. Like I'm pushing it away with my legs. That one was a little bit.
Okay, now I'm gonna try 180s flat ground. There's a crack right here, and I'm going to try and land onto the crack to simulate the ledge. I'm terrible at flat ground, so I'm gonna try with the ledge.
Yeah, the biggest thing I noticed on the flat ground ones is like my shoulders never get all the way around. You know, and that's an important part of filming this is like you can really see those things. So it's easy to say, oh, you don't get your shoulders around. But here you can actually see my my arm like swinging in front of me when it should be completely turned. Yeah, I struggled with this. I was taking off pretty far away, and then I was ollieing and I was overshooting the ledge itself. I was very pleased to get up the ledge safely. Definitely have more pop when I'm facing an obstacle. Every trick I learn, I do better with an obstacle other than flat ground. But I didn't quite get it. I didn't get it locked in at all. But I was, I think, staying straight over my board, keeping it underneath me a little bit, but I'm still really far away. I need to tighten it up. But I was happy with it. Overall, it comes down to the board, right? Like, why do I want to skate this welcome board? I think the longer board fits my shoulders, right? So if my shoulders and my feet are squared together on a landing, I have more room. If I have more room for that landing and everything else, I think I have a better opportunity to get more tricks and be more comfortable with it. I don't have the skill set to skate an 825 or smaller comfortably. Then maybe I will down the road, and I'm still going to try. I'm always going to have an extra board set up because that's just me. But can I take advantage of an awesome shape with the welcome board for my height and size and just get comfortable with the basic foundational tricks. And if I can, then like it's a win, right? Because that shape board, I can use that in the bowl, I can use that in the street, I can use it in the park. Like it's kind of an all-round setup, and it's going to give me the confidence I need to land tricks and the space, uh, foot space to do so. So, I skated the pals, flight decks. I love them. Think they're fucking. Oops, excuse me. Think they're amazing. Um, and I'll probably always have one. I did like it way more than the VX. The VX, I had trouble with the pop. But I think in the short term, I'm going to dedicate a lot of my time to learning how to skate this all wood shaped welcome board. And again, they're an awesome company. Like, man, take my money, right? Like everything they're doing. So I want to be supportive in it. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna let you go. It is now 4:26 a.m. There's this much beer left after watching part of the video. This is probably a longer video for me, but I think it hits on some important basics. I don't do tutorials. I don't tell people how to do tricks. All I can explain is like my struggle in it, and maybe you get something out of it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you can offer a tip, and I'm all for it. I just want to share the experience, share the adventure, and that's what this is. It's an adventure in skateboarding at 40 plus. I didn't come into this with any tricks. This is all, every session I've ever had is pretty much on this channel. So like the progression isn't amazing, but it's real. All right. Thanks for being a part of it. Stay rad and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to turn this thing off, finish this beer, and do all the YouTubey stuff.